Okay, good afternoon, everybody. I want to welcome everyone to the special call meeting, the Kentucky County Employee Retirement System Board of Trustees. I'll call this meeting to order. Eric, can you give us the opening statement, please?
Of course. This is a special meeting of the County Employees Retirement System Board of Trustees. This meeting is being broadcast via video teleconference pursuant to KRS 61826 and may be viewed by the public at the Kentucky Public Pensions Authority offices at 1260 Louisville Road in Frankfort, Kentucky. It is also being broadcast live via Facebook. If you are speaking and are not appearing by video, please identify yourself before talking. If the video or audio broadcast is interrupted, we will attempt to reestablish a connection. If a connection cannot be reestablished within 30 minutes, the meeting will be adjourned and rescheduled to a later date.
Okay, thank you, Eric. Sherry, can you do the roll call, please?
Yes, sir. Mr. Cheatham?
Here.
Dr. Carver?
Here.
Mr. Foster?
Here.
Mr. Fulkerson? Dr. Hackbart?
Here.
Dr. Milkman? Mr. O'Mara?
Here.
Ms. Pendergrass?
Here.
And Mr. Powell?
Here.
Thank you.
Okay, being a quorum present, I understand we don't have any public comment for today's meeting. Is that correct, Sherry?
That is correct. No public comment for today.
Okay. In an effort to stay under our cumulative 2-hour meetings for Dr. Hackford, I'm going to skip over any commentary that I might have, and we'll move on to the investment committee's report and recommendation. Dr. Hackford, if you would like to take over, please.
Well, the report from our committee meeting we just held, it was a recommendation based upon the staff's analysis and input from our consultant, a recommendation to invest in this new fund, and so that's basically the recommendation that we're bringing up to the board for consideration and approval. There is a timeline associated with this particular investment opportunity, and that's why, of course, we're taking it up at a special meeting, Mr. Chairman. So maybe if Steve is available, he could talk to us, present to us a background about this proposal and justification and thought process that staff has put into it in terms of suggesting to the investment committee and now to the full board that we take advantage of this opportunity. So Steve, if you would do that, please, I'd really appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate everyone's time today. Sherry, you can scroll forward a page, please. As Dr. Hackbart just mentioned, we made this recommendation that was approved by the investment committee. We provided the trustees with a lot of information, so we wanted to provide a high-level overview, and I will provide some comments and turn it over to Anthony, and then happy to answer any specific questions on the investment. As we mentioned in the investment committee meeting, the real return asset class is very broad and is spread across the number of public and private assets. And staff really focuses on sourcing and reviewing differentiated real return investment opportunities that have a number of key characteristics. And those include compelling economics, favorable standalone risk-adjusted returns, low return correlations to the current real return investments, as well as to the broader overall portfolio, investments that provide inflation sensitivity and meaningful diversification, while also providing yield and current income, which are often in the form of contractual cash flows. We believe this specific investment meets all of those criteria. ITE is a well-resourced and aligned management team, and the fund benefits from its unique modernized approach to what is historically viewed as a pretty stagnant asset class. We prefer this specific fund as a pure play strategy, given the favorable specific economics and characteristics that we view for the rail industry and broad underlying diversification it offers at a portfolio level across rail car types, commodity, leasee, age, and lease expirations. And this fund specifically has demonstrated consistent yield through different market cycles while providing downside protection through asset class and long useful lives and residual values. And the CERS portfolios are within their allowable IPS ranges for real return asset class, but are about 240 to 270 basis points below the target allocation. When fully funded, this investment would represent approximately 100 to 110 basis points of fund assets, and would be funded through the existing cash positions as well as rebalancing out of currently overweight asset classes. So on a prospective basis, including this investment, when capital that's already been committed to other managers is fully called, the portfolios would all be at or very near their allocation targets for real return. So we find this a very compelling investment opportunity. As Dr. Hackbark mentioned, this fund's been around for quite a while. We've been following it for a number of years. And through Anthony's hard work and diligence and staying in contact with the management team, we've been afforded an opportunity to enter what is essentially a closed fund. So they stopped fundraising for this specific fund a while ago, but we have an opportunity to invest as a secondary and then potentially add additional capital. So the recommendation that was approved by the investment committee is an investment up to $200 million, contingent on successful legal negotiations as always. And with that, I'll turn it over to Anthony.
You're muted, Anthony.
Thank you, Lau. Sherry, could you turn to the next page, please? Thank you. This is just a high-level slide we talked about in the IC as well, just some different areas we've examined across the real return landscape. Obviously, the first one is what we're recommending here. There's a couple other areas that we're further along and some other things that are in initial stages. We go to the next slide, please. Okay, this is some characteristics about the fund. Again, it's a recommendation of up to 200 million. This is again a transportation leasing fund, just like we have for inland marine, but this is for rail cars. There's some similar dynamics that we find attractive in terms of contracted yield and variable supply demand and less ties to public fixed income and public equity, the rest of our portfolio. So we go to the next slide here. Here you can kind of see what our current allocation is, and then if when things get fully funded, which is the next slide, that would show a little bit more of what we would like to have in this area. Again, these are some of the things that we would look for all the managers in our portfolio. So alignment with the manager, variable risk adjusted return, ties to inflation, usually contracted cash flow streams, usually an essential nature of some sort of the assets. Those are all things that we found in farmland, sports, rail cars. These are all things that are just being used every day and are necessary. So okay, we go to the next page here. This is our memo. Again, it's proposing an investment in the rail fund, and I think we're happy to take any questions if you have any.
Mr. Chairman, that's the report, and I would, I guess, then move to a motion to approve this recommendation from the investment committee.
So moved.
Got a motion from Jerry. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Dr. Hackford. Any questions or discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 All opposed? Ayes have it. Recommendation is adopted. I want to thank Steve and Anthony. I appreciate the level of information that you've been able to provide on this investment over the last few weeks. Really, I think, helped me to understand where you were trying to go and understand the investment. And I know Dr. Hackford's been seeing that information as well. So I do appreciate that very much.
Well, thank you very much. We
Yeah, thank you.
appreciate the board, especially being able to meet on such short notice. We know this is not ideal, but there was a timing element to it. So we really appreciate the board's flexibility. And again, as I mentioned in the IC meeting, thank you to Sherry and her team for organizing all of this. And thank you to Vicky for all of the work she's done on the legal documents. So thank you very much.
Okay. Eric, are we going to need to go into executive session today?
We do not.
We do not. Wow. Dr. Hackert, you're going to owe me about 20 minutes.
Well, I want to compliment our chairman for his exceptional work in bringing this meeting to adjournment within an expeditious amount of time.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, I appreciate it. If I don't get a chance to see or talk to any of you all in the next week, I wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I will accept a motion to adjourn.
Same to you all.
So moved.
Got a motion? Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Jerry. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 All right. We are
Thank you very
now
much.